This is Football Analysis, and I'm here with.
Austin United.
All right, Austin. How was the match today?
I think we got the 3 points, and that's just about it. The performance not quite impressive, but then we got the 3 points, so it's okay.
All right. Any complaint about your how the pattern of play or how you guys play today?
I mean, that has been the entire issue for the season. The pattern of play awful. We are dominated possession-wise by Luton. I think that's bad, very bad. We should do better with the possession of the game. That's the one area the Hags need to improve. That's one area he has to improve. But well, it was a scrappy win. It was a scrappy win. I mean, we weren't really. We didn't mark any. We didn't impose ourselves on the game today. So I think we just need to work on that area.
All right. I found out that Luton Town dragged Manchester United into their game plan. They dragged Manchester United into their pattern of play. They were playing fast and attacking football, and Manchester United followed them to play fast and attacking. It thereby made them to make so much mistakes, and that yielded to some of the possession losses and everything. So, what do you think about that?
Well, for the first half, what I saw was yes, Luton baited us in the first half. We played into their hands in the first half, but the second half we got the entire tactics right. We blocked the area, the flanks, the wide area, so they could put in the crosses. So they couldn't put in the crosses in the second half, and then we created loads of chances because of that. Because we were able to contain their game plan in the second half. But in the first half, I think they baited us and then we fell for it. But in the second half, I think Ten Hag actually tweaked the tactics into our favor. And then I think the second half, it was a balanced game for Manchester United. We didn't give too many chances away, and we should have pulled 2 to 3 goals. Also in the second half, should have scored up to 2 to 3 goals. I think Højlund, was it Højlund? No, Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, and Dalot all had identical chances. They had chances just with the goalkeeper, and then they couldn't convert. So I think beside the first half, I think the second half, tactical wise, I think they did a good job. And the substitutions too, trying to give the defense the right balance by taking off Maguire so we can have a balanced left-sided midfielder, owing to the fact that Luke Shaw is already injured. So it makes sense. The substitution defensive-wise was okay. I think generally it was a good game. I mean, going away to Luton this season has been very difficult for a lot of clubs. So I think we did the job.
A lot of bad decisions made by some players today, including Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and etc. What do you have to say about not being that clinical in front of goalposts? Because I think they created enough chances to have scored 4, 5, 6 goals today, but I don't know what happened. What can you say about that?
Well, that has been the highlight of our season, creating chances that we can convert. Up until, I think, 6 games ago, we were complaining bitterly about how our flanksmen were not given Højlund the ball. They had to started to play with Højlund now, and you can see the results. So I still think that over time, they still can find the little details together and start to score. But it's obvious we are bad in front of goal. The chances are there, we create the chances, but the conversion rate is very bad. Garnacho had 2 chances today. Rashford had, I think, 3. Bruno Fernandes had 3 also. And then Dalot 1. So we had quite a few chances to take the game away from Luton, but then we still allowed them to stay in the game till the 90 minutes, which is very risky. Towards the end of the game, I think that was towards the 94th minute mark, they had a header that hit the crossbar. That would have been the equalizer. And it shouldn't have been so if we had done the right thing by converting all the chances we created. You could see Ten Hag's job. It was obvious in the second half that tactically Ten Hag did his job. All that was left was for our player to go in and then implement the tactics, score the goals the way the chances came. The chances came. We actually baited Luton. We brought them out, created spaces behind their defensive line and their fullbacks. And Garnacho had several runs behind the fullbacks. Same with Rashford, even Højlund. Even Hojlund. So attacking, I think today, I'll fault our attacking players. I'll fault from the midfield down to the defense. They did a good job, but for our attacking players, I think they were below par. They didn't really do well.
All right. Concerning Manchester United midfield,
Yeah.
I found out that they had a lot of yellow cards in this game. And if you look at the midfield, you will see that Casemiro is struggling a bit on that midfield. That's why he's getting yellow card match in, match out. And today again, there was a lack on that midfield. And he tries to go for every marking and thereby getting yellow card. He could have got another yellow card. But maybe the ref just, whisk that away. So what do you think that could be done to prevent all those things?
Well, I think that for a midfield pivot like the one we play at Manchester United, it's okay for us to have that one tackler, and that's Casemiro. But the Premier League referees are targeting Casemiro. They are targeting. Once they see him commit a foul, they don't even wait to even check if the foul is worth the yellow card. They are pulling the yellow card out of their pocket and they are taking him out of the game because they know if he doesn't tackle aggressively, his game is dead. So I think there is a campaign against the way Casemiro plays his game in the Premier League. All of the Premier League referees are against the way he plays, and I don't really know why. Why for Kobe Mino? I think the yellow card he got was harsh because he got to the ball. He got to the ball. The referee couldn't believe because it was really difficult from the angle where the referee was to see that Kobe Mino got that ball. It wasn't a foul. He got the ball. You got the decision wrong and still carded him. So I think the cards midfield got today was a little bit harsh. It was harsh. That of Casemiro was harsh. The second one, I think there was a second foul in the second half that would have led to the red card. That should have been his first red. That was a clear-cut foul. But the first one, that wasn't a yellow card. There was nothing he could have done. He impeded the guy quite all right, but that's the game. Football is a game of contact. He cannot start to take himself away from the players that he should man mark and all like that. The midfield is his area. He should mark that place thoroughly and aggressively. You get it. So I think Ten Hag needs to come out and really help Casemiro by telling the Premier League referees what they need to know. There's a campaign against the way Casemiro plays his game, and that's not fair. Why for Kobe Mino? I think the yellow card he got, like I said, it was harsh. It was harsh. And for Bruno Fernandes, I think he had a good game. I didn't think he was carded. I think it was just Kobe Mino and Casemiro, and that was it.
Harry Maguire.
Okay, Harry Maguire, yeah, that foul, that Harry Maguire foul was actually necessary because you could see that Dessers has got past him. So it was necessary that he put him down to create the free kick. I think the yellow card and everything of that of Maguire was actually okay. That was the only okay yellow card I actually wouldn't fault.
All right. So seeing all those substitutions from the coach, removing most of the people that got a look at on the game, is he preparing for another strong game ahead?
Well, you see, I think we have a big squad, kind of, but we have a small squad quality in terms of if you want to relate it to quality. We do not really have a big. We have. You could name quite a number of players that is on our bench, but how many of them can actually come into the game and impact it? Very few of them. So that is why I think what Ten Hag is doing is trying to manage the time of those players that are impactful. You get today. You could. I think every Manchester United fan would want Marcus Rashford to be substituted, but you don't want Anthony coming onto the pitch because he's not going to give you anything. So that's why you can see there is a dilemma that Ten Hag is trying to manage concerning his substitutions. That's why the substitution sometimes does not really make sense to us. Because we don't really have impactful players on the bench. Anthony comes in and then he starts to do that one thing he does, which is to frustrate the way we are playing. And then you have Ahmad on the bench. Ahmad is not really proving. And then you have who again on the bench. I think that should be all. Attacking wise, that should be all. Masha is still injured. So I think the substitutions were just all that he had. He has a limit in terms of quality on the bench. So that's why his substitution is not really the way we want it to be.
All right. So who is your man of the match?
Well, Hojlund got the 2 goals, but I don't know who they give the man of the match to. Definitely it's going to be Hodgson because of the 2 goals he scored, but I'll give it to Kobe Mino. He was terrific in the middle of the park. His composure, even when Casemiro was no longer in the game, he balanced his game. McTominay was the one who replaced Casemiro, but you could see that Kobe Mino was playing a lone midfield. It was just him alone in that pack, and he did a massive job. I think for me, I'll give him the man of the match, even though it's going to go for Hodgson because of the 2 goals.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please, guys, if you are listening to us, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you are seeing this video from all social media handles, also do well to follow our social media handles at Football Analysis. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.